shit staying in her drawers and shit, and want to tell me to take out the trash and all that.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting in here kicking up some dust with this nigga Nina boy. Okay, peep this. I'm getting out now though. But I peep what he's saying, bro, because I done been right where he at. You know what I mean? I done been right there on the streets of Las Vegas, homeless. You know what I mean? By choice, not by force. You know what I mean? Just choosing to get up and leave my state, leave my baby mama, which situations that a female will have you in is hobosexual. Not homo, not gay, but hobo sexual. You know what I mean? When you with a broad man, stand out for her with a Section 8, and you know what I mean? You might even be paying a bill or two, you know, making sure the cable and the water is on. But nigga, that ain't you. You feel what I'm saying? That's still not you. That's what he talking about, man. You know, we raised on that shit. Like Section 8 housing projects, public housing and shit. So many niggas, you wouldn't even know that they was raised on Section 8 and their mama house was a Section 8 house. The motherfucker might have been a big, bad, nice motherfucker because he had 4 or 5 brothers and sisters. And they was living off government assistance. You know what I mean? And she had a nigga that worked. You know what I mean? And they wasn't married, or even if they was married. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't even got to count your husband on your goddamn Section 8. You know? This shit is some real shit. The shit that he was talking about. Like, you know what I mean? A motherfucker trying to find himself. A motherfucking thing that he could call his own. Man, I done put so many $1 million products out here. There's no way that I shouldn't be a rich man. I'm a 2-time book author, a screenwriter. You know what I mean? I got 2 albums out there, man. You know what I mean? I done had 3 businesses. I was the first nigga to give my hood, an all-black neighborhood on the east side of Oklahoma City, a homeless shelter type place, man. You know what I mean? This shit, I done had house cleaning businesses. I done did all this shit. But, you know, I done had entertainment businesses, all kind of shit. Trying to find the same thing that he talking about. Something that's going to break wind, that's going to be you. Something that's going to break wind, that's going to be you. You feel what I'm saying? And then what he was talking about these niggas taking souls. I talk about that all the time. That's a motherfucking CI type nigga. You know, you got to watch certain niggas, cuz I'm not trying to downgrade the mixed race of people, but it's so many niggas that's in the world today and they black, and then they get with a white girl because she is their savior. And I'm giving up the ghost all the way right now. I'm giving up the ghost all the way right now. You know what I mean? I seen somebody came, somebody left. I'm giving up the ghost all the way right now. You feel what I'm saying? And this is some real shit. Realer than what he telling you. Realer than what Nina boy. Some of the same shit that I'm talking. He talking about some of the same shit, but I'm finna give up the ghost all the way about these niggas that they quote unquote snatch your souls. Peep this though. You know what I mean? These niggas is that they behind they bitch. It's behind they bitch. They don't do nothing but sit up and do the same shit we do. You know what I mean? Sell drugs. Some of these niggas is drug users. It depends on what type of situation that they, you know what I mean, put themselves in. That's a fact about that. So these niggas is the type of niggas that everything they got going on, they hiding behind they bitch. If they lost they bitch, they would be lost. If they lost they bitch, they would be lost. You talking to a nigga that is and have been lost. A nigga that have been lost. Yeah, I'm a nigga that have been lost due to that. Needing this bitch. Everything going behind this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And as far as the CI activity that he talking about, soul snatchers, that faggot shit that these niggas is on, that they calling the industry, the shit, I said it before, some niggas will catch their enemies and fuck them in the ass. Nas said it in a verse. Nas said some niggas catch their enemies and fuck them. You feel what I'm saying? He talking about the soul snatcher activity. He talking about that's the real soul snatcher activity. He didn't want to say it, but I will. You feel what I'm saying? So these type of niggas, they K9s, cuz. And 9 times out of 10, they hide behind some type of other race female. Now you got black COs, correction officers, you got black police, black sheriffs, and black deputies and shit now and shit, you know what I mean? But within that game, the most motherfuckers that's doing the most, it's like that, cuz. It's like that, cuz. I'm going to tell you like this, it's probably 5 families in every state, and they all fuck with each other. And these is the type of motherfuckers that when the courthouse was formed as a business, it was a family orientated business, homie. When the courthouse is nothing but a LLC, homie. The courthouse is nothing but a business that was built up. Now they run different type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. See, the name of our street that our courthouse is on is called Robert S. Kerr. So maybe the Kerr family, Kerr, maybe the Kerr family is the family that is one of the original families. But see, when it comes to the county jail and shit, the new county jail was built in like 92 or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's probably families that share in to the 5 families that is the original people that was the judges and shit when the courthouse and being a deputy was a family orientated business. You seen the Western movies, man. You know, some of our grandmas was born in 1919. My great grandma was born in 1919, bro. My great grandma was born in 1919. So we talking about shit from like 1919. These people are still around. These people are still around. A motherfucker can't tell me about being an entrepreneur and I got down in your city and seeing entrepreneurship, because this is what let me know that it's the real. A motherfucker say, my grandma and them had a chain of daycares in the state of Oklahoma, which belonged to my grandmother. It was handed down to my mother. Do you see what I'm saying? Family orientation within the system. Motherfuckers, certain niggas, they hunt them type of motherfuckers. And certain females, they hunt a certain type of nigga that has access to the community, maybe because he is a gang member or something. But you niggas got to quit hiding behind that slave mentality, because when he talk about soul snatching, that's what he talking about. Now, I ain't going to say that I know that, say like if DHS is doing, say DHS is doing their visits and shit, and motherfuckers is bending rules and all kind of shit, or they sending they people that work at the DHS office over here to you know what I mean, do the goddamn examinations, not the examinations, do the what the fuck is that called, the inspections, cuz inspections and shit. You know what I mean? Facts about that, or the motherfuckers that work at the Social Security office, the motherfuckers that work passing the food stamps out, the motherfuckers that is over public housing, the motherfuckers that's over Section 8. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's 5 families. It's 5 families, and a lot of niggas that see success, they branched out through them, through women or men. It's very seldom you see them stretched out through men. It's not the same. It's not the same. But you do see some of them stretched out through men. You know what I mean? And fucking with certain women. So it's about growing relationships. It's about growing relationships with these people. But when you have a motherfucker that want to be over some shit, he want to be over some shit, right? So what he do is he go back to that woman that he know is involved with the system. He go back to that woman that's involved with the system. Bottom line, point blank, period. And then what he do is he tell her to be a burden, to be a door in the way, to stop shit from happening. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. You know what I mean? Type shit, man. You gotta watch certain type of motherfuckers. And I'm talking about the soul snatcher activity. I talk about that in Stray Dog Logan. Hold on, let me play it. These niggas is playing cops and robbers. They playing super crips and super thugs and shit, but they really fucking with somebody that's in the government. That's all I'm gonna say. But here it goes, Stray Dog Logan, man. I said I was gonna give it to y'all. Where the fuck? Okay, Future Brahma, Stray Dog Logan. Now you seeing low. Stray Dog Logan, how we pack shit. Straight gunfire, hot max spit. Make chopper bullets do backflips. Shit sound better with the ad libs. Stray Dog Logan, how we pack shit. Straight gunfire, hot max spit. Make chopper bullets do backflips. Shit sound better with the ad libs. Choppers out, I'm ready to let mine go. I would've let that go. BPOs, but she 10 toes. That's a star boy, you exposed. You a bitch to boot, don't get repoed. I'm like, who you with? Is them rape hoes? Them niggas rape hoes. Them niggas getting low. Them bitches smoke moles. They bitches smoke moles. Straight Dog Logan, how we pack shit. Straight gunfire, how max spit. Make chopper bullets do backflips. Shit sound better with some ad libs. Choppers out, I'm ready to let mine go. Hell nah, we ain't kill no more. I'm ready to let that go. Straight Dog Logan, how we pack. Yeah, the part that I'm talking about is coming. The same shit that I'm talking about. How these niggas running. Shit sound better with some bad lips. Choppers out, I'm ready to let mine go. I would've let that go.
Do recall that I am an original.
Straight Dog Logan, how we pack shit. It's the last verse. Fire hot max spit. Make chopper bullets do backflips. Shit sound better with some ad libs. Choppers out, I'm ready to let mine go.
Do recall.
Pull up, pop out. Swarm and shit, don't get knocked out. Pull up, pop out. Swarm and shit, don't get knocked out. Hell nah, we ain't kill no more. I've been let that go. OMM, that's what that was. Until death, you know you got them funds. Raven Woods, it ain't no one-on-ones. You wanna pig for duns. On the police head, paying grants for fun. Give it up to ghosts, that's how you got that done. Just to tell the truth, I get a shit to run. Bitch, nigga runs. Still a stripper's love. Just gave a trick a slug. If bitch, you gave him some, now you feeling dumb.
Do recall.
Okay, if you pay attention to what I was saying on there, I said OMM. I'm going to tell you about a probate court situation. You know, when your mama die or somebody die, they got some estate that's entitled to you. To find out everything and what go to what and everything, it's a thing called probate court. It's a thing called probate. And you have to get a recommendation letter. You have to fill a whole bunch of shit out in the courthouse. So what these niggas did is they tried to cut me out. I don't know how they did it. I'm my mama. Me and my brother is my mama's only kids. So the probate situation, bro, they cut that all the way out, bro. They cut that all the way out. When I came, they tried to see probate court. Sometimes before they even let you go in there, you got to check the list. You can't just go sit in the courtroom and wait on the judge. At least that's in what they told me. That's the fashion, the way that they did it with me. Okay, now peep this, cuz. So the lady come out, she hand me a piece of paper, and it say that the case has been dismissed. But when you look the probate case up, it says that I'm a failure to appear to the court. So how they did that, cuz? That's how they did that. And they said that it was a failure. I was a failure to appear, but they wouldn't even let me go in the courtroom. You feel me? They made everybody sit outside of the courtroom, and they called motherfuckers by name. And she said, "Oh, Smith, I don't have you on the docket." I said, "Well, ma'am, I know this is the court date that I'm supposed to come." And what I said about OMM, that's on my mama. OMM is on my mama. I know you got them funds. Hell no, nah, we ain't kin no more. You feel what I'm saying? OMM on my mama. I know you got them funds. Some life insurance and shit. Life insurance type of shit. That a move that these niggas is playing. And see, that's called cops and robbers, cuz. These niggas is the police, but they robbing the motherfucker like the police. I could show you a video where the sheriffs came over here and picked up a vehicle, and loud as motherfucking day, these niggas is riding around in my mama car right now. See, because the situation in that, see, my brother, he played ignorant. He listened to every, just like what I was saying about my mama, man, about the situation in Vegas when I was like, "Hey, mom, send me $100 or something. You know what I mean? Because I need to make it home, or send me a bus ticket so I could come back home." A nigga told her not to do that. You know what I mean? I ended up taking a 4-day walk through the desert down motherfucking US 95, homeboy. All down through Street Light. You know what I mean? Through Henderson. Nigga was going the wrong way, all kind of shit. Coyotes and shit out there. Sleeping on the side of the goddamn desert, the side of the highway, which is desert. Veteran Memorial Highway, all of this shit. I done experienced this shit. I done put myself in a situation just leaving out of the state because I was tired of my bitch acting up, you know what I mean, and her little daughter and some more shit, which her daughter was grown. You know what I mean? When you got 2 females and you stand in the projects, and you know that these niggas, this projects has a hood. Look it up. It's called Southeast Village. Southeast Village Crip. We were staying in Southeast Village, but it's really the name of the project now is Ambassador Courts. We were staying over there. But these niggas, you know, I'm really not 24 karat is, quote, kind of a neutral set to them. But them niggas gotta respect who you is for you even to be over there. If they don't respect you, they'll run your ass out of Southeast Village. But, you know, I was good. You know what I mean? I was cool in Southeast Village, cuz. But when the right motherfuckers come around, even when the right motherfuckers come around, I'm all right. I'm Big Doty Low. So, you know what I mean? Don't worry about that. I just left, man. I left. I'm tired of this shit. You know, the daughter had just had a new baby and shit. I didn't know if it was one of my Grape Street partners but it was my little fam. It was his from Five Deuce Hoover and shit. You know what I mean? And you know, tripping with this crazy ass girl. And you know she a veteran. You know she was a veteran. She didn't do nothing but sit back and soak up game from me. So you know she was a veteran. You know what I mean? She was a goddamn veteran, homie. I'm not bullshitting. Her little ass was smart. Yeah, she was fighting a conspiracy case and everything, fucking with the Hoovers. The little Hoover niggas out here. You know what I mean? Yeah, she was fucking with the little Hoover niggas, the real little Hoover niggas out here and shit. But I just left because it didn't have nothing to do with none of that shit. I just got tired of the bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? The bullshit, because the first thing you have to do in life is get your bed right. You know, the situation of your bed being right, where you can sleep, homie, where you ain't got to worry about waking up with your eye all fucked with and shit like that, bro. That's the first goddamn thing you got to do, is get your situation where you can sleep and wake up and know that you woke up peaceful without somebody bothering you. Because your first part of the day is what? Waking the fuck up in the morning. Or waking up whenever you wake up. You feel me? So that's how I went through that situation right there, where I was in Las Vegas. I got a cousin out there But I swear to God, I didn't know that nigga was still out there because I thought the nigga stayed in Colorado now with one of his white girls or something. You know what I mean? Real shit. But yeah, man. And motherfuckers try to put me on the level like I'm racist. I'm not racist, bro. If you went to a probate court situation and a motherfucker that you know is a nigga had them set up a situation on your mama's estate so they could rob you for your mama's life insurance like the goddamn police. These is the type of motherfuckers they robbing a motherfucker, but they sending court work, paperwork. They sending legal documents over, like, you know what I mean? Shit that they haven't staged. But remember, it's 5 families because at the start of that shit, a motherfucker the courthouse started as an LLC, like any other type of business. A motherfucking town starts as a LLC, homie. You ain't understanding what I'm saying. Or an INC, a LLC or incorporation. You feel what I'm saying? And it's family orientated. And it's family orientated, homie, and it's still like that. So what I'm saying on that level about the soul snatching, I'm also giving you insight. You know what I mean? I got another song that should concern motherfuckers, and it's called Cali Secrets, but it's spelled CALIE. My next album is gonna be a double CD album, man. The motherfuckers gonna have probably up to 100 songs. Yeah, man, and it's coming out next year. Man. But this is Cali Secrets. It's just this, and this is my notepad right here, man. SoundCloud is my notepad. One of the ways I keep up with certain music and shit, man. You know what I mean? Listen to this shit. If you smart, you might catch some. You see, I got Crenshaw High School on there. Baby was playing this shit last night. What the fuck? Your secrets. That shit kind of hard though. Your secrets are safe. Hey, cuz, go on and plug the Oxford up, cuz. I'm gonna let you hear this new one. I will keep your secrets. Cuz we in the money. Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The game's funny. You niggas funny. As a man, you really under me. Hurricanes and thunder, see who season. Promise to God, the streets only need one excuse. You use and juice, expose some singing truths like lines under implanted titties. Implanted see by playing and killing. Hold on, let me press pause on that. Cause you know what I mean, you can listen to Futurama too, and it'll tell you what's going on about that when I say Marshall Mathers, what you rather. I said exposed like the lines under implanted titties. And then you hear a fuck thing in the background talking about implanting titties. I said implanting titties. I mean implanted titties. You know, like when bitches have silicone. Now, my name is Dodie, homie. So I know what a plant is. But I also know what an imp is, too. Look up the word imp. Basically, what I'm saying is y'all check game out there in motherfucking Cali. It's some motherfucking implants going down. Imp. I-M-P. Mischievous children. Probably some motherfuckers that ain't old as they saying they is. They probably older than they saying they is, and they some type of federal implant or something, you know what I mean? And I really, truly, and honestly believe that it's based around Nipsey Hussle's death. You know, I actually believe that it's based around Nipsey Hussle's death. And, you know, they not just watching 6-0s, they watching Bloods too. Because whatever gang YG is from, when they made Fuck Donald Trump, and it's really more on the 6-0s because when Nipsey Hussle said that he was gonna kill Donald Trump if he made president, and he didn't say they, he didn't say he said we. Nipsey Hussle was like, we gonna kill you. So when he said that, nigga, who is we? That's just like Jay Stone video when he was talking about the Mexicans and love for the Mexicans and shit. So Jay Stone video when he go into the county and they asked him what neighborhood he from, he say, nigga, I'm from all of them. And he gotta go catch the fade with the blood. The nigga Jay Stone. So when Nipsey Hussle threatened Donald Trump like that, and you know Secret Service came out about it. It's videos where they talking about, YG talking about Donald Trump to put the Secret Service on their ass. The Secret Service ain't nothing to fuck with. The Secret Service ain't nothing to fuck with. They'll put some real life punk shit in your hood. They'll put some real life punk shit in your hood. That's what, just like you seen that punk ass movie. Not like that, because I ain't really got a problem with the homosexual people, the transsexuals and transgenders and shit. But you seen that movie, Secret Society. It's a movie called Secret Society. And them motherfuckers that they fucking with, some of them white men that they fucking with, them was damn sure government officials and police and shit. And I'm going to tell you why that's so true. Because the element of slavery, homie. When slavery was formed, that's the whole theory of it, a black transsexual. So the motherfuckers that's government officials and shit, if you got one of them boys, you can send them in there and they could let them start fucking with the government and shit, because they do that. Mm-hmm. You ever heard how the motherfucking police call these gang members young punks? They mean that when they saying that. They mean, and I'm giving up the ghost like a motherfucker. I'm giving up the ghost like a motherfucker. See that nigga Nina boy, I'm subscribed to his shit. I locked in with him and he was talking about some soul snatching, and I'm giving you what it is. I'm giving you all of that shit right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It done been senators in the state of Oklahoma that got caught fucking with boys. Really though, the only reason why they got in trouble is because they was underage transgenders and shit. Yeah, that shit is a fact about that, my nigga. It ain't no secret, just like how a nigga broke down the fade terminology. The reason why they was talking about catching fades, we all know that how the county jail is in Los Angeles, just like how the county jail is down here, the prison system and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So think about the word imp and listen to this song, and you will notice what I'm saying. I can't breathe. Now people. Damn, cuz. Baby was playing this shit last night. What the fuck? I ain't slept in 9 years, homie. That shit kind of hard, though. I'm telling you, behind the same bullshit that they got going on. Hey, and I don't fuck with meth niggas. I just pour it up, cuz. I'm gonna let you hear this new one. Cuz we in the money. Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The game's funny. You niggas funny. As a man, you really under me. Hurricanes and thunder, see the season. Promise to God, the streets only need one excuse. You use and juice, expose some singing truths like lines under implanted titties. Implantings gritty while planning killings. They trying to kill me. I can't breathe. Now peep the scene. Why don't you just leave? Something you stupid if you believe. Make cheddar cheese. Well, why you come with me? MLK, a Western thing. I had a dream. It was what it seemed. That's some boys in the hood to me. But to you, the hood is a whole nother thing. Okay, you believe and you can achieve. Wrestling in the bed with 40 thieves. As I remain a G. Hey, Lo, finish playing that Alicia Keys, cuz. Your secrets. Your secrets are safe for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cuz it boiled down to having that connect in the courthouse. They hate changing over their power. They hate changing over their power between them 5 families, homie, within the government. And that's real than a motherfucker, my nigga. Because that shit started from an LLC. It's somebody on that paperwork that is the president of that shit. They own that shit, bro. Regardless if it's state property or not, it started from that. You know what I mean? Go back to when your great grandmother was born in the 1919s. And my grandma was born in the 1919. My great grandmother, but I knew her. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to be around her all the time. A wisdom that you can't buy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's real. That's where that kind of shit is coming from. You feel what I'm saying? And just like the movie Secret Society, I when I first started watching it, I thought it was some motherfucking females on some gangster shit. But it was some motherfucking he-she's on some gangster shit. Yeah, it was about some motherfucking transgenders, cuz. And the motherfucker, if you pay attention, they was taking high-class trips and all kind of shit, fucking with government people. People that is government people, cuz. Yes, sir. Yeah. You can look it up. One of our senators got banged up. And one of the correction officers, detention officers, it's a lot of secrets within that shit, bro. And that's because of the way that slavery is. See, when you got your flag hanging and shit, that's tribal. That's the part of the water that we captured. Tribal shit. Gang banging is tribal. The Indians know it. The whites know it. They know, the Mexicans know it. They know that shit that I'm talking about is the God honest truth, homie. You know what I mean? And see, we like California to a certain extent. We not just touching the border of Mexico, but it's worse here because you got a lot of rest haven activity going from drug smugglers from Mexico. Yeah, Border Patrol. Our motherfucking DOs and DAs and shit. U.S. attorneys, U.S. marshals, they connected to Border Patrol. Think about what Trump was talking about, cuz. Trump was talking about closing the borders off, bro. Because he probably was really working for somebody that's a kingpin in Mexico with that. Because they want to monitor more of what's coming in. That motherfucking drugs is a motherfucker's brain laying on the table. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers get keys of cocaine in, they have names on them. Projects, exhibits, homie. Exhibits. Yeah, a key of cocaine can be an exhibit. Can be the real key to an exhibit. Westlaw keys, law books. Ways they get their shit done, my nigga. This shit ain't no motherfucking game. This shit is real life. You feel what I'm saying? Just like how the subscribers, nigga can't see when people coming in here. All of that shit. Why do you think that? I ain't Ray Charles, homie. You feel me? I got eyes, cuz. And that's a fact about that. But that Cali Secret song, bro, it's true about that, cuz. Government officials, implants. The word imp. Planning killings, cuz. You see the motherfucker that killed Nipsey Hussle was named after a U.S. Attorney General. Eric Holder, that's another motherfucker. A nigga named Eric Holder is a black U.S. Attorney General. Think about that, cuz. Yeah, it's going down some thunder. Play ball, cuz.